fell from the sky, and half the truth ain't nothing but a lie. Art Blow coming through with the truth. Keep it 100, that's the only rule. Every week, bring something you ain't know. Hot topics, that's the name of the show. Hit us with a like, follow, share, and a cash app coming to you, player. Chicken Little really fell from the sky, and half the truth ain't nothing but a lie. It's time to tell the truth. 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 Kids, and if one word is what we came to do.
Guess who's back? It's your boy Art, Sidekick Blow. Welcome to another truth. Today is going to be a hot topic. They keep saying it's a short-term pain for a long-term gain. Do you believe that? That's what I'm saying today, Blow.
You already know it's time to tell the truth. Give us a call, 704-449-6563 at Highlight Everyone. Like the page, put your cash apps up. You already know. You can watch us live as well on YouTube. Time to Tell the Truth Podcast, all one word. Time to Tell the Truth Podcast, all one word. Send a question, get a cash app. You already know how it goes.
Like and share the page, we do that. That's what we do. Now, Blow, we was talking about, this war. We still can't get away from this war. We see prices spiking. I mean, that's just what it is. They only spiked back to where they was for the last 4 years. So, I mean, really, that shouldn't hurt nobody's pockets that bad.
I mean, then nobody complain about it. Now, like I always say, it ain't what's going on, it's who doing it. It ain't what's being done, it's who doing it. We already know these same politicians on the other side, a lot of this same stuff they've been preaching that they going to do, they ain't never done nothing. Now it's a problem just because it's getting done up under this administration.
Right. Let me ask you this, Blow. Do you think Trump been lied to by the people around him?
Well, I think that he can't trust nobody. I think everybody that, even the people that don't like him, got to understand that he's not on script with the way that politics want it to be. Us is. Well, I made a post today, and one thing about it that I think Democrats don't understand, they'll call me and Art coons, but y'all don't understand that we're more pro-black than y'all.
Right.
Because
Absolutely.
at the end of the day, we are trying to figure out a way for us to get ahead as black people. But
Right.
y'all still want to tag along with the party that dangle the carrot in front of your face and you on the treadmill.
Right.
You will never get it.
Right.
You will
Exactly.
never get it. I mean, I say all the time, go look at what conservative is.
Yeah.
Go. That's why grandma and granddaddy had 10 kids,
Right.
and all their kids had 10 kids, and they still together. Because that's the way that it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be one man, one woman under God with kids.
Right.
It's not supposed to be two men under whoever, because they don't believe in God. They don't want you saying God. They
Right.
don't want you talking about God or none of this stuff. I mean, I just don't get it.
Right. Well, I'm just saying, man, most people don't like our stance, the way we take a stand. But, I stand for what's true and what's right. Regardless of who's saying it, if you tell the truth, I got to agree with it. That's the way I feel about it.
And I'm all about don't trick me.
Right. Okay.
Don't trick me. Be who you are. That's my thing. If everybody is complaining, but we getting something.
Right.
You keep your mouth shut when you get nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You say absolutely nothing when somebody just come and just play president. I mean, I had somebody told me they hope that they could bring up new terms so Obama can vote. So you gonna go down there and vote for somebody that didn't give you nothing for 8 years? You
Right.
gonna go try it again?
Right. Absolutely.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the kind of mindset that we got as people that's got us so far behind.
Well, I mean, how do they get that mindset in people though? That's what I'm trying to figure out today. They'll get the people in the mindset that, well, doggone. The thing about it is, well, I just don't like Trump and I don't like nothing he's doing. I'm not gonna agree with a blame thing, even though it helps me.
I mean, we just lose sense of morals, values, and everything. I mean, one thing about it is we all know the story of Jesus.
Right.
And somewhere along the line, they had JDS. They had Jesus derangement syndrome for them people to do what they did to that man like that. You know what I mean?
True.
And now
Yeah.
we're seeing the same thing. I don't understand how everybody can live their life under God with the story of Jesus. And I mean, they was all talking foolishness last night. They said he was looking sick yesterday and his hand was swole up. And people all down the comments saying they hope he died. Thank you, Lord. oh, the time is coming near. I mean, who wish death on somebody? I
I
don't
can
get
tell
it.
you a person that's non-Christian but pretend to be. That's the first step. I mean, all these people that come on our show and come on our channel and then talk about that they Christians, but you hate somebody. Where do that stand? I never said I hated Joe Biden. I never said I hated nothing about the left. I just didn't like some of the things that they were doing. But that hate factor wasn't there.
You never said you wanted them to die.
Right. The hate factor wasn't there. The stuff I'm looking at policy. It seems to me like people today ain't looking at no policy. You can't name me a single policy that the Democrats put forward that's worth a nickel. You know what their policy is? Hate Trump. They run on hating Trump.
Mhm.
I mean, is that a policy? Is that all you can come up with? And the focus today, though, is how do they get us all to go along, or most of us, or half of us, or how many of us the percentage is, to go along with this dumb narrative to where you can't see where nothing is being done good for this country.
You won't admit nothing. You right now, everybody's saying, "Oh, gas high. Trump got the gas high." But then when me and Art was saying that under Biden, y'all was saying the president ain't got nothing to do with gas prices.
Right.
Then me and Art come on here months ago telling y'all, you see how cheap gas is, right?
Right.
Nobody wanted to say, yeah, y'all right, gas cheap.
Nope.
Somebody asked me last night, what you think about the gas prices? You know what I told them? You're right. They are.
Yeah.
But they not no more higher than they was when Biden was in there. The whole entire time.
Exactly. And then when you ask them what you think about the gas prices when they were super low, they wouldn't even answer.
You wouldn't even answer. That one thing I noticed about a Democrat is they don't want to go back and forth. They don't want to answer simple questions. One thing about me is we can have a simple conversation and we could talk, but they don't want to talk. Every time I talk, man, I got a cousin. Every time he say something to me and I say something back to him, he send me a meme. See, you playing. You ain't even being serious.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I don't even really, I don't even really want to conversate with you, baby.
Hey, Fred, come on, man. You know what? We speaking this whole truth, man. Why are you trying to play out there?
And I don't understand, man. Like I say, and people like that, try to insult people just because we disagree. We can disagree, but you ain't got to insult.
We gonna keep it 100.
I mean, but he not gonna keep it 100. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
People, you got to be able to keep it 100. If gas was cheap, gas was cheap.
Right.
I had somebody tell me about 6 months ago when I said gas was cheap. Oh, well, if you can't afford to pay for gas, then you don't need to go nowhere.
Right.
Okay. So now gas high, you don't need to go nowhere.
You crying about gas.
You get crying about gas.
Yeah. Well, we know that these psyops that they run on the American people is just that. And they don't run them from one side. We getting ready to show y'all this in a minute. They don't run them from one side. They run them from both sides, the Democrats and Republicans. Yeah. So we don't. You don't want a conversation.
Yeah. Because but I've been a Democrat. When I first met you, I was a Democrat.
Right.
Like I keep telling you, you keep letting them people play games with you. You're trying to keep it 100. Okay. Okay, there you go. I mean, it is what it is. Man.
Yeah, come on, Fred, man. You know better than that.
Yeah,
huh?
I'm gonna meet that grinder. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah. Well, that's what we get. But we're gonna show y'all something. We got a little clip for you that we're gonna show you. We're gonna show you that we stay both sides. We don't just go to one side. We see both sides, of the political spectrum. We know that MAGA, they gaslight you just like the Democrats do. We getting ready to show you a little bit of this.
Yeah, I know. That's what you want. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm working at a job right now, and I'm taking direct orders for people that can't even speak my language.
Right.
I can go ask the man a question. He tell me he can't speak English, but he's the supervisor.
Yeah, come on, man.
And then one thing, and I'm learning stuff about different cultures that I didn't even know. Like I never knew that the Haitians and Mexicans were so close.
Right.
Like they in there holding hands, talking to each other, having conversations. They in love with each other in there. But they in there looking at me, laughing at us like we the joke.
Yeah.
See, but it's y'all that's doing it.
Right.
I got people all up and down my timeline talking about they ready to denounce America. Yeah. Denounce it then.
Yeah. And first of all, if you denounce America, where you gonna go?
No, see,
go live in another country and let me know.
No. That's what you need to be doing.
Exactly.
How you gonna tell us? We got what we want.
Well, no, you talking about go back to Africa. I ain't never been in Africa. First of all,
Yeah.
I wasn't born in Africa. I don't know nothing about Africa. This is where I've been. This is where I'm gonna be. Ain't no other thing about it. See, bro, that's part of what's going on out here. Most of the people that's in America, they don't like America, but this is the only place they got to go. I don't understand that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, where are you gonna go?
Mhm.
Why shouldn't you take care of the country that you in already? You ain't got another country to go to. I'm just saying they keep acting like they got a whole nother country. Where is the country at? You act like you got a whole nother country you can go to. Go to the other country and see how you get treated. Go, like I tell you all the time, go to Mexico, hold up the American flag, and burn the Mexican flag and see how many pieces they find you in the morning. You go do that, okay? And you'll be strolling all over Mexico. I promise you that. Yeah, but we get ready to show y'all this clip, okay, showing you that we don't do the bias thing, Fred, specifically. We call out both sides when they're doing something wrong. That's the problem. We call balls and strikes. We just don't call no in between.
Some short-term pain with long-term gain.
Short-term pay for a
long-term gain.
Some short-term pain for American consumers. We may have to deal with that in the short term.
Short-term and temporary.
Temporary. Short-term pain.
So I'm here with PSYOP going out, or short-term pain, but we're going to have long-term gain, right? So that's what they're saying. Short-term oil prices, which will drop rapidly when the destruction of Iran nuclear threat is over, is a very small price to pay for the USA and the world safety and peace. Only fools would think differently. President. Okay, again, Iran was not threatening the world. It's the United States that is threatening the world's stability, and we're doing so. And so here is the message that just went out. It's all about short-term pain.
This is a short-term disruption for the long-term gain.
Short-term pain for the long-term gain.
Short-term pain be for long-term gain.
We're going to have some short-term pain with long-term gain.
short-term pay for a long-term gain.
Some short-term pain, yes. Pain.
Some short-term pain for American
Temper pain.
Short-term pain. We have to focus on the short-term.
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 Short-term and long-term.
Short-term blip. Hopefully this is a short-term pain. Short-term is highly outweighed of the long-term benefit.
Some short-term pain for the long-term gain.
Short-term sacrifice for long-term gain.
Okay, so that's political point. So I just want to remind, and they were trying to, everybody was saying that JD Vance was weird. Remember that? This is how it works.
Some of what he and his running mate are saying, let's just play weird.
These guys are just weird. That's where they are.
As weird and creepy as JD Vance. Super weird idea from JD Vance.
Yeah, it's not, I mean, it's quite weird. Just plain weird.
Just plain weird.
Just plain weird.
That stuff is weird. They come across weird and then they start being weird. Yeah, they're weird.
Being a really weird.
He's such a weirdo.
Donald Trump and his weirdo running.
Weird. It's just weird.
Republican weird.
Hey man, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what you call a talking point. People have those talk. That's what the Democrats and Republicans do. So when you start hearing stuff like this and you're hearing all these people say stuff on the news in unison, it's called a PSYOP. You know, a psychological operation is what that stands for. They run it on the American people all the time. So when you hear somebody saying a bad guy, this is a bad guy, that's a PSYOP. Mm-hmm. That's what you talk. That's what they do. That's how they control the minds of people. People keep saying this stuff over and over and over again, and it's called a psychological operation. That's what it's called. For everybody that don't understand that, that's what's happening. That's what happens to the American people. And if you can't distinguish between the two and who's putting it on, you're going to be left in a vacuum. That's why people don't know the difference between a woman, you know what I'm saying, or what a woman is. That's why a person can't say what a woman is. Yeah, that's why people can say they don't know it's more than one, two genders. Yeah, that's a psyop. They said that over and over and over. Now people start to believe it. That's how that happens.
Man, I mean, that's the only thing I'm just asking you. Like, Fred, you won't even do that. You won't even come on here right now and say it's only a man and a woman.
Absolutely.
That's just simple as that. We all know it's only a man and a woman.
Yeah.
Anything else is mental.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, all this stuff that y'all stand for and y'all preach behind is mental. Trying to make the LGBTQ flag equivalent with the American flag, that's mental.
Yeah.
I mean, this is mental stuff y'all doing, man.
Saying a man can have a baby, mental.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? All this stuff, man, that's psyops they run on you. How you think you start to believe this crap?
I'm living in it right now. We are literally letting the immigrants, legal and illegal, come over here and push us to the background.
Yeah.
I'm taking orders for people that can't even talk to me.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. That's you living in a psyop world out here and you don't even know it.
You pushing that. That's the thing is you backing that.
Yeah. And don't even know you backing it, and you can't even tell me why you backing it. You can tell me that it's not right, but you still back it. How's that?
So you backing that, but you putting that as an idiot in the White House who trying to stop that.
Yeah, he's the idiot. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it seems like y'all just switch chairs that quick. You just switch chairs with the idiot.
Yeah, the idiot is trying to stop that, but you trying to push it. Boy, it don't make no sense, bro.
It don't make no sense. But I don't even think y'all realize what y'all doing, man. They don't, man. We can go all the way back to it. I asked mom the other day, I said, you remember when we used to go in the grocery store back when they first started food stamps? I remember we used to have 4, 5, 6. Me and all my cousins everybody had a buggy.
Right.
We used to have 6, 7 buggies of groceries going through the store. But you know the only condition that allowed us to do that? There couldn't be no man around.
Exactly.
That's why we got the stuff we got now. Like Art say, when the teacher used to say, Art acted up on the bus, Art used to get a whooping.
Exactly.
Now my child, other people's child in my generation, now the parent out there fighting the bus driver.
Or the school teacher. When the teacher used to be able to whoop you, did you know that? They used to be able to give you a paddling in school to straighten your butt out. And the parents went along with it. Now all of a sudden, that's not happening. You know, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that. It's an operation been ran on you.
It's the play.
Yeah, they ran a play on you. They ran a psyop on you. They made you think that it was different than what it was. They made you think that was a bad thing.
Yep. Because y'all will easily say that Art or Blow shouldn't have been in the way, but then y'all down there for the good lady.
Yeah.
Y'all down there for the good lady. The lady literally sat in the street for 10 minutes and waited on the police to finish what they were doing to intentionally be in their way.
Absolutely.
Now, since she had lost her life, no. But when you playing that, if I do that,
yeah,
I know in my mind that I could possibly lose my life.
Yeah, and they're gonna say, Blow, you should have knew better.
Yeah, you should have knew better.
Yeah, they're gonna tell you that. How come you just didn't do what you were supposed to do? But when it comes to somebody else, they don't need to do what they're supposed to do.
You will stand and protect everything illegal. But as soon as you do something illegal, ain't nobody gonna protect you.
Nope. If they come to lock Blow up right now, for no matter how minor it is, none of y'all would come to his rescue and try to stop them cops from arresting Blow. I don't care what it is.
And the reason why you should is because I'm here legally.
Exactly.
You gonna protect somebody that ain't even supposed to be here,
right,
and ain't gonna say nothing about the person that's getting treated unfairly that's from here.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, do you understand this? I mean, I don't get y'all.
Yeah, I doubt it.
I do the punishment, LOL. I don't want someone else whooping my kids.
Yeah, that might be a fact, and and you said that, and that's really to me part of the problem. You only just didn't get no whooping at school. You got a whooping down the street. I don't know how much you know about the background of what's going on. That's why you got decent people out here today. The reason you got kids getting murdered by police is because they don't understand authority. And I'm sorry to say, but you know, people that take the position that you just took about you being the only one to do some discipline, you won't say nothing when them people come back and give them 100 years. See, you'll be down there somewhere crying about your kids because now they're getting them 100 years because you thought you was the only one that was supposed to issue out some punishment. And when the punishment gets so hard, there you down at the doorstep crying about my baby. You see what I'm saying? When that baby should have been disciplined long time ago, and that baby should have understand that he gonna get disciplined from somewhere else, and it ain't just be about you. Seems like to me you'll be the one down there trying to fight the bus driver, you know, and your kid is the worst one on the school bus, or down there trying to jump on the teacher when the kid done tried to jump on the teacher. And that's what kind of stuff that brings about what we get today. That's why the youth that has no understanding. And I'm just putting it out there because that's the way it is. You know,
so that's not always true.
Not always true, but mostly true. That's the problem. It's not, nothing is always absolute, but some things are almost always.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you got jokers that run around here head first.
Yeah.
And sometimes they make it all the way through. But more than likely,
they not.
They get their head knocked off.
Exactly. And that's what that's where the problem is. Some get by, some don't. But we'll have more getting by if we taught more discipline and more respect for all of those out there. You have no business going down fighting the bus driver. If my child went out there trying to fight a bus driver, I ain't going to fight the bus driver. He getting his head busted. I'm gonna bust his head open because he ain't got no business fighting the bus driver. That comes to me. You tell me about the bus driver, and me and the bus driver will talk about it. You have no business trying to fight the bus driver, the teacher, or nobody else. And you have no business thinking that you can get away with disrespecting the bus driver, no matter how light it is.
And that comes along with the way you was raised.
Exactly.
Because I'm going automatically, I don't care. If you come to me and say, my child did something, I'm automatically taking it that you're right.
Exactly. Not the kid, but you're right. Right. Yeah, I'm going to start with that.
Kids are raising themselves because the parents haven't been raised is a hard, yep.
Yeah, yeah. It's hard. It's definitely hard out here, but that's the problem.
Yeah, that's how you raised.
Yeah, it's how you raised. But the problem with that is most are not being raised. If you getting raised by this government we got now, it's a bad thing. Who took prayer out of schools, okay? Who took whoopings out of school? Who took paddlings? Who took that, you know, you can't say nothing to a child? Where did all that go to? That's what we talking about being raised. The raising is different now. Mm-hmm. That's why you got all this chaos out here right now, because of the way people being raised.
Yeah, you got to say something to your child. They say what?
Yeah.
Man,
not yes sir, no sir. That ain't even in the picture no more.
My grandma and them, they ask you the same question again. They act like they didn't even hear what you said. That don't even register to them.
Yeah, and when they took where you can't even spank your child, now they got something to say about it. That's another problem. Mm-hmm. See, you can't raise a child properly when you got somebody else interfering. And now once you take the place of the interferer, they just made you inferior because now the child feel like they got something. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, respect go the furthest.
Exactly.
It definitely go the furthest. It keep you alive.
Yeah,
keep you alive.
Yeah, that's true.
It keep you alive.
Absolutely.
It extends your life.
Yeah, it sure do.
It does.
Yeah, and I mean, whether you young, whether you old, you know the consequences. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be consequences that follow all of that. When you get out and disrespect the law officer, I've seen it so many times. The man said, "Let me see your license." You don't even respond without getting no license. You respond, "What I do, what I did wrong," all of this mess, man, instead of just doing.
They got the lady getting snatched out the car in front of her son. Now she knows she wasn't supposed to be acting like that in front of her son.
Exactly. What do you think the son is gonna think? Mm-hmm. All you have to do is just comply with what's being said or done. Mm-hmm. How many of these young cats have been killed because they say, "Well, get out of the car," you hit the gas, going down the road, dragging the cop, or you up there ain't complying. You know, this kind of that. That shows a blatant disrespect for what the law is saying.
And ain't nobody gonna be down there saying my name or our name. That's why I don't understand y'all.
Exactly.
I don't get it.
Exactly.
I don't get it, man. Unless the news would make a big story about it and tell y'all.
Yeah.
See, y'all are being directed.
That's what we say.
Y'all being directed. The media got their hand up your hind side. You like a puppet. You do whatever they tell you to do. Right. You don't do no independent thinking.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't do no thinking for yourself.
And that's what you got to learn to do.
And to be honest with you, I feel like every move that Trump done made is a national security move. To be honest with you, I don't think, one thing I don't understand is they'll tell you, "Oh my God," they'll just say World War III or just Trump name, and all of a sudden y'all get scared. Y'all ain't seen no bombs, heard no gunshots, or nothing. You scared already.
Yeah, but they wasn't scared when Obama killed 1 million people. Most of them women and children. 1 million. 1 million people, most of them women and children. George Bush went over in there talking about Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. They still looking for them weapons to today. Ain't found not now weapon.
Yeah, and then they going in about these 150 kids that died. God bless the dead. I don't want no kids to die.
Exactly.
And me and Art that showed you time and time again. Trump don't want to kill nobody. Trump don't want nobody to die.
Right.
He doing this stuff to try to put us in a secure position.
Right. And I ain't never seen somebody so against their own country in my life. Like I said from the beginning, Blo. What other country you got to go to? You get a nutcase like Roseanne Barr, go over there, try to live in another country, now wanting to come back. Why? Why? Stay over there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
People talking about they leaving, but they don't never leave.
Mm-hmm.
You know this the best country around.
Yeah.
You might as well admit it. Ain't no other country better than this country.
Nope.
Yeah, this is the one.
Yeah, going over to another country and bump cars with somebody and got to keep going because they ain't got no insurance and you ain't got none either.
Yeah, why you think people coming? They ain't trying to get in here because it ain't no good. If that's the case, they'd be doing just like they're doing their country, leaving out.
People getting all this free money and all this
Thank
stuff, man. They ain't got no retirement plans and all this stuff we got.
Exactly.
They don't got this stuff.
Thank you. If they did, they'd be staying where they at. If this country is so bad, why you got so many people trying to get in it?
Exactly.
And the people in here ain't trying to leave.
And the people that's in here, y'all allow, the Democrats are pushing for them to put them in front of you.
Exactly.
I don't understand it. I don't understand it. You got people over here, after a while, we go be second class to everybody else that don't even, the immigrants push straight past us.
Hold it. We gave the numbers on that. Right now, we are a minority. We're not the majority anymore.
Nope.
It's more immigrants here in this country than it is black people. Let's get that right now. Let's get that out of the way right now as we speak. Okay. Yeah, we are not the minority anymore.
Nope.
Yeah, we just the minority. We're not the majority. We just the minority. That's it. Everybody done come in and leapfrog, and y'all help. That's just like help sticking a knife in yourself, bro.
That's it.
Doggone. You help put the own knife in your body. And then gonna complain about you got stabbed. I don't get it. You want to complain about something happened to you, but you have to do it to yourself.
It don't make no sense.
No.
Y'all went to church on Sunday and go straight back home and start posting about Trump.
Yeah. What kind of preacher get up and start talking about the president of the United States and he know clearly in his Bible it says you ought to be praying for him? I mean, can the preacher explain that? I mean, can he explain it himself? He can't even explain it. Why don't you ask the preacher that? Hey, preacher, explain that to me. Go ask Jamal Bryant that. Since everybody want to listen to him, why don't you ask him a couple questions sometime? Say, hey, how can you do that? The Bible clearly say you ought to be praying for him. I ain't heard you say pray for him yet. Yeah, I'm just saying, I ain't heard you say nothing about praying for those that's leading the country. God clearly put them there. I mean, if you know anything about your Bible, don't gaslight me about nothing else when you sitting up there doing wrong yourself. Yeah, and that's what happens. You get them preachers like that. You get Al Sharpton. You get all them clowns up there. Look how they disrespected Jesse Jackson's funeral.
After the man said it. And then nobody said nothing about it. See, what I don't understand is y'all like to call out everything, but keep your mouth shut when you should be talking. I don't understand. Ain't none of y'all said nothing about that. That's why I can't even really take y'all serious though.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because y'all don't even understand. Y'all swear we the one driving us down. Y'all the one driving us down. Me and Art more pro-black than any Democrat that's been on here commenting.
Yeah.
You don't care nothing. You don't never want nobody to have nothing. You want to always want to be the victim.
Yeah. What you want? What do you want?
A lash on his ass. You can't take it. You want a lash on his ass so bad. I don't understand.
Yeah, they still want the whip.
You can't take it.
Yeah. You don't want nothing good. Yeah.
They're too spoiled. That's what's wrong with everybody, man.
Yeah.
Everybody in America, y'all, we spoiled.
Dude, yeah.
We spoiled. Don't even know how to use candles. We done burnt the house down. Come on, man. Art come from a time they had to use candles.
Absolutely.
Y'all, we spoiled. That's what it is. We spoiled.
Yeah.
We spoiled. And we don't understand what we need, man. What we need to do is go off course for what's been going on.
Right.
Everything that's been going on for my whole entire life ain't been doing nothing to push us forward as a culture.
Right.
I need a wild card.
Well, when I start asking what have you done for anybody in this country, you can't start naming nothing nobody done. That's usual. I don't get it. Make me see it.
Nope.
Tell me. You come up with something else. Oh, I just hate Trump. That ain't no explanation.
Nope. And it ain't no long list because we can't even get one out of it.
It ain't no list of things. These other people could have did that, you know, but y'all still stand for a woman getting a man getting Woman of the Year thing. And I can't even get a response out of not one.
Nope.
To say that crap ain't right.
Nope.
Yeah.
You hate one man more than you love the country.
Now, if you come around and give a woman the Man of the Year thing, I got something to say about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot to say about that.
Exactly. Especially if she up with a beard and mustache.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on now, get up out of here.
Yeah.
Stop playing.
Yeah.
Dislike, not hate. Well, I think we all.
Well, I don't think the word is dislike when it comes to Trump. I think that's hatred. That's no dislike. That's hatred. There ain't no dislike when it comes to Donald Trump. People just automatically hate the man for no reason. They won't even admit when you can't admit somebody do something good.
See,
that's hate.
Yeah. Because if you dislike somebody, like I dislike Biden, but you know, I had a cousin say that he paid his student loans off. Shoot, hey, that was good.
Yeah, I said that was good. If he paid off any loan, that's good.
That's good.
I call that good. You can't do that. That's hate.
Exactly. Gas was cheap, but now you said, oh, y'all see these high gas prices. So, but nobody said the gas is low.
No, they never would admit it and acknowledge it. See, the words come out of your mouth. It's what expresses that to me.
And to be
and the lack of
hate is when you sit there and you don't get up out your seat. When you talk about a little girl that's been getting meds, the transition against her parents' wishes, get put in a boys' home, and then the Trump say that this type of stuff needs to stop, and you stay seated.
Yeah, that's hate.
You stay seated for the girl to get killed on the subway down here in Charlotte. Her parents up there crying. That girl ain't never coming back. Y'all stay seated.
Right. But you get up when you start talking about you get up and
trade,
because you know all your ass is in the trade doing illegal trade.
Inside
inside trading up there. So you're standing up for that because you want to act like you ain't done nothing. See, that's pure hatred. That ain't no dislike to me. When you can't come and admit something, that's hatred. You know, and you know the person did something good. You can't even admit when something was done good. Yeah. That's hatred, man. I can't just say that's no dislike. You can't stand for a little girl got took away from her parents, sexually changed and put in a boy's home, and these clowns still wouldn't stand up.
Is it the number one priority of the federal government to put American citizens before illegal immigrants?
And they couldn't even stand up for that. Come on. And the reason they couldn't stand up for it, that's hatred for Donald Trump.
And I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm willing to bet anything on it. If a Democrat said that and no Republican stood up, Donald Trump would.
Yeah, he would stand up.
He would stand up for that.
Yeah.
Come on. I would have stood up for that.
Exactly.
Come on, man. Ain't nobody putting nobody in front of us.
Exactly.
Who does that?
Yeah.
Who does this? This is our country. That right there show you how delusional you are.
Yeah.
If you support that, you are delusional.
Yeah, something wrong with you.
I mean, good God, man, you think y'all talking about the Epstein files, but hey, like I made a post, ain't none of y'all turned in, none of them dudes were picking y'all up in the 9th grade.
Yeah.
When I was in the 8th grade, I like this little Spanish girl. I was up, she said, my boyfriend 26. 26? We 13 years old. Come on now, these girls were getting picked up 8th, 9th, 10th grade by grown men.
Mm-hmm.
Grown men were pulling up, picking them up. Ain't nobody trying to, you worried about the Epstein files. What about your files? Let's go through your files. So I don't understand it, man. And you know, how can you be the most hated person on the planet and y'all think he got away with something?
Yeah, exactly.
That man wouldn't get away with nothing.
Delusional. Like it wouldn't already be out there.
We can't even get y'all to admit that Trump is hated enough to where he can't get away with nothing.
Right.
That man ain't get man. You think Donald Trump, the most hated person in the entire? I'm convinced he is the number one hated person on the entire planet Earth.
I agree with that. Because you got half the Earth hating him and the other half not. Nobody's ever been that divided.
90% of this country hate him.
Yeah.
90%.
Well, I won't put it that high.
I wouldn't put it that high
I wouldn't put it that high for one simple reason. because they voted him in the office.
No, but see, I'm gonna tell you why I would put it. Oh well, yeah, okay, I give you that.
You know what I'm saying?
I give you that.
Yeah, they voted him in the office.
I give you that.
But it had to be at least 50%.
But the only reason why I will put it extremely high is because even the people that are on his side don't like him because he's not to the script.
Well, I feel like the people that's on his side, that's in office in Congress or whatever, they only like him, but they snakes. They only like him, but they crooked, so they got to go with the other side. And I'll give you one example. Lindsey Graham, a piece of garbage. Yeah, Lindsey Graham is a piece of trash. To me, that's what he is. Okay, Lindsey Graham was set up there, and boy, he was slobber for a war. Okay, he would do anything to come to war. He'd go against Trump to come to war. He went over there, okay, to Israel, and talked Netanyahu into telling Trump and told him how to get Trump to go to war. When you got all these people that's on your side, but they dirty at the same time, they got to go along with some of the stuff you're doing just to stay in office for their constituents. That's a whole problem in itself. You see what I'm saying? So these people out here, y'all swear you like it. Why you think we can't get the SAVE Act passed? Do y'all know what the SAVE Act is?
Voter ID.
Vote just something simple as voter ID. And you can't get all the Republicans to go along with that, and none of the Democrats. Now, why?
All you need is an ID. You got to have an ID to do anything. And then that's the thing. You can't even get a Democrat to agree with that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
That's because you hate. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's because of the hate that we was talking about. Yeah, that's crazy.
It don't make no sense.
No, it don't. It don't make no sense at all. And that's what me and Blow talking about. The hatred runs deep. You know, the hatred runs deep. And all this talking points that they got going on, they do it on both sides. Don't think they just do it on one side. The Democrats doing it with the weird, and all this short-term game for a long-term, short-term pain for a long-term gain. I really believe that to be true.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is we already been through the pain.
Yeah.
The pain, Biden is feeling the pain the whole time.
Yeah.
But y'all turn the blind cheek to that. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I got receipts on my page. Go look at my page. I got $4.40 gas 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Then somebody said it was, that got something to do with the 2020 Donald Trump OPEC agreement. Man, how come the gas was cheap the whole time Trump was president the first term?
Exactly. Where that agreement went to.
Y'all forgot about that?
Yeah. They didn't.
Y'all forgot about that? I remember I seen 219, 209 in the first term.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, y'all, so how soon do y'all forget about that?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Regular gas was an average of $3.50, $3.60 the entire Biden presidency.
Yeah, absolutely.
For regular gas.
Absolutely.
And y'all know this. Y'all ain't seen no $2.99 the entire Biden presidency. Come on, man. Gas was just now $2.69, $2.79.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was lower than that.
See what I'm saying? Come on, man. And we can't even get y'all to admit that.
Yeah. And that's the problem.
Black MAGA supporters, Black Republicans are more pro-Black than Black Democrats.
I say that
because we can see the deception. See, the thing is, we don't even disagree. We want the same thing that the Black Democrat want, but we are smart enough to realize that they just want you to be like, it's owed to you, let us give it to you, and you'll never get it.
Right.
Just come over here to the side where all you got to do is just go to work, save your money, stack, and live a good life.
Right.
That's all we doing.
Right.
With your family. You got somebody who believe in God, and y'all say that he an idiot.
Right.
You got somebody say a man shouldn't be getting Women of the Year award, and he an idiot. You got somebody say that anybody just can't come over here and step in line in front of you on anything, and you think he the idiot.
Right.
You got somebody who trying to protect the country from China and Russia, and y'all say he the idiot.
Right. Exactly.
But then you go to the other side, you got people got 2 and 3 year olds masturbating, and y'all with that.
Yeah.
You got people going to court saying that I just want my son to not be identified as a girl till he turned 18. And y'all with that.
Yeah.
Y'all with all this stuff, man. Y'all sit up there and talk about Epstein this and Epstein that. Ain't nobody said nothing about all the pedophiles that y'all know.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Just because you know a sex offender, so that make you a sex offender?
Right.
Do they make you a sex offender because you know a sex offender?
Right. Absolutely.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Everybody got, and I'm gonna say this. Black people are the most, we wish somebody would we tough, we all this. But then as soon as it get to politics, you tuck your tail.
Yeah.
You forget exactly who you is.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You'll go to war with your neighbors across the street, but you worried about the country going to war?
Yeah. You'll go to war because you don't know, you can't tell what a woman is. Man. I'm just saying, you can't tell what a woman is. You can't give me an answer. If I ask you what a woman is, you that's what you get out of that. Yeah. Come on, man. You got 300,000 kids missing, and you worried about the Epstein file.
Exactly, man. They
wonder what's happening with those children. Wonder where they at and what's going on with that.
Somebody said America got the strongest branches of military in every form, and it's 50 million hunters in America.
Yeah. Yeah.
What they gonna do with this? The only way we could ever be beat is if somebody drop a nuclear. They can come and fly and drop people in, and they gonna be getting picked off playing around over here.
Yeah.
But the YNs gonna be ready for them. I think they ain't.
Yeah.
They ready to shoot something for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, man. It's 50 million. And you know what? And that's the last line of defense.
Yeah.
The 50 million hunters is the last line of defense.
Yeah.
And y'all running around like y'all scared, man. Y'all just hate Trump that bad.
Yeah, they do. They do. And that's just the bottom line. Mm-hmm. You can say it's not hate, but it is.
Yes.
When you can't ever give a person credit for anything they do, I give you credit. Give me something that Barack Obama did that was good, and I give him credit for.
I got penalized.
When I say that, can't nobody say not one freaking thing. I'm talking about for the country. Now, if you want to say he did something good for somebody, yeah, he did something good for the gays.
He did.
I say that, yeah, he sure did.
Legalized same-sex marriage, and they got the same rights as a regular husband and wife couple.
Yeah.
They could go get bank accounts and investments and all type of stuff as a union.
And he also put out millions of people out of their homes and bailed the bankers out. Mm-hmm. You want to do that? Mm-hmm. That wasn't good. That was good for the bankers. So if you want to say he did something, I can tell you. I mean, I know what he did not do. He did not go with no tax on Social Security, no tax on tips. Mm-hmm. He didn't go for he didn't put in a fund for kids, newborn babies.
$1,000.
Yeah, $1,000. He didn't do that. Anybody could have did that. They could have did something like that, even if they wanted to say something was done. He didn't change around and put in something to stop men and women's sports. He didn't put in there to say that you can't be mutilating kids and taking their breasts and weenies off. Mm-hmm. Now, I mean, these other people put that trash in there. And so he turned around and took it out like it's supposed to have been took out.
You had the Nigerians dancing in the street, the Venezuelans dancing in the streets, and the Iranians dancing in the streets. Absolutely. That man done had, in the last 365 days, he done had the Nigerians dancing in the street crying. He done had the Venezuelans dancing in the street crying. And he done had the Iranians dancing in the street crying.
But guess who ain't been in the streets crying? Who? Americans. They've been protesting. Something good for America. How about that?
Yep.
All these people had to do was let them come in and do their job and they wasn't, and I can't iterate this enough. They wasn't taking out every illegal, because there were plenty of illegals out there they could have just put in the van. They was looking for the worst of the worst.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they told you that, and that's what they was doing. And guess who they were trying to protect? You protecting the worst of the worst. That's who they was looking for. They had a list. They had a name of the people they was looking for.
Oh, they shouldn't be going to snatch up innocent people from
that's the first thing they saying. That's gas dick.
So I'll tell you what you're going to do. Go rob the store tonight and go to work tomorrow. And let's see where they go pick you up from.
Yeah, exactly. See how innocent that is.
Come on, man. That don't make no sense. They gonna come pick you up too. I don't understand why people I keep telling you, I don't understand why people think that Eduardo Gonzalez is gonna come to America and his name is Eduardo Gonzalez. His name is gonna be something else.
Yeah.
They will never know who he is unless they take him down and run his fingerprints through the FBI database.
Exactly.
Come on, man. You just letting somebody hand you an ID card and you read it and hand it back to them. You go never get who you're looking for. But you should be smart enough to know that.
Yeah.
I mean, you just got to think just a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Not too much more harder, just a little bit.
Yeah. So now, do y'all think this thing is going short term or long term? That's the question of the day. Do you think this is going to be short term or long term? Do you think this war going to be short term or long term? Do you think this gas going to stay high or it's going to go back down?
I think it's gonna go back down.
Yeah, in a relatively quick manner. Because they're doing everything they can to get it down right now.
You want me to tell you, and this is my thing now, and this is why I don't get about people, and they try to play on the word. They be like, "Oh, y'all believe everything Trump say?" Well, he's been doing everything he said he was gonna do.
Exactly.
So if he say gas gonna go down, I believe gas gonna go down.
Well, I just believe it from the simple fact that you know Trump like I know Trump, and he want gas down.
Exactly. And
he the one said drill, baby, drill.
And we already know that, man. Trump ain't trying to do no whole bunch of killing, man.
Yeah.
He got a conscience. You know what I mean? That's why he went in there. If you think about it, the way he been doing business, he's just trying to make it quick and swifty. You know, we got to do what we got to do, but let's go in there. Let's get as many people we need to get out of the way. Let's take the head off the snake. Per se. He ain't trying to get in there and just be going to no long, drawn out war. He's trying to get who we need. Like you say, they done killed all. Shoot, man, by now, they couldn't appoint me to be no leader of Iran. I tell them, no, I don't want it.
No.
As quick as he knocking them off, he done knocked off about 3 or 4 already.
Shoot. He knocked off 50 or 60 at one time.
They said the new one, they just appointed one a couple days ago. They say he done lost a leg.
Yeah.
Already.
That was the man's son.
He already done lost a leg.
Yeah.
Good gosh almighty.
Yeah.
Boy, it don't take long.
Yeah.
It don't take long.
There ain't nobody gonna be wanting to step up at the minute because it's gonna be all them that's wanting to step up. No.
Yeah.
You know, but I do believe it's gonna be short term. You know, it's for the simple fact is they know how important this gas is, this oil is. Now, if you left it to the other regime, Biden them, they was trying to phase out anything to do with gas, and everything was going up. That's why it was going up. You got to realize everything is made from petroleum. Everything is basically petroleum based. Any piece of rubber, any piece of table, anything you name, chairs, all this stuff got a petroleum base to it.
And I haven't really seen it on the energy side yet. My energy bill really went outrageous.
Well, let me ask you this, Flo. Now I've been looking at a lot of these gas prices. On one side of town it's real cheap. On another side of town it's cheap. And here goes Emmanuel over here with $5 gas prices.
Yeah. They
do you think it's a little bit of that going on?
Yeah, it's a lot of that going on.
Do you think they just raising the prices for nothing?
Yeah, cause I'm looking at the stock. They dropped down to like $80 a barrel.
Yeah, I'm just saying these people raise prices for nothing.
Reflecting at the pump. Yeah, man.
There's price gouging going on.
Yeah, a lot of people doing it just to make the man look like. I said,
yeah, but they want to make money. They stealing basically. Yeah. If I own the gas station and I say, well, shoot, I can raise this thing up to $5.50 right now. Why don't I just go ahead and put $5.50 on my pump and make me a killing? Yeah, even though it hadn't even affected me to $5.50. If just by me knowing I could do that and get away with it, I would do it. Those the ones need to be reported. I'm just telling y'all that now. That's a tidbit. Oh yeah, we got to get ready to get out here. That's why we brought the show early today. We thank everybody for joining in today. It's been a blessing to have y'all here, and we're gonna be coming on early at least every other Sunday. Yeah. So just set your clock, set your minds, and know that we're gonna be getting in here early. You know, we come to y'all, man, every week to bring y'all something good. So y'all got to know that we go do some research on this stuff.
Yeah, man. Today we was talking about, you know, short-term pain for a long-term. Well, I said short-term
pain for a long-term gain. Yeah. Exactly. Hey, don't get dismayed, man. Just hold it on in there. You're gonna see things change. I'll go with that.
Yeah.
One thing for certain,
for sure.
We're gonna tell the truth. It's time to tell the truth. Look, stop hating, man, and start giving people their dues.
Yeah.